What's up, everyone? Welcome to Tears Avenue. My name is Darren, and today we're going to be talking about Superman because the Man of Steel himself, Henry Cavill, has just been casted in a Sherlock Holmes movie adaptation called Enola Holmes, and it looks like he's going to be playing Sherlock Holmes. And I want to talk about what does this mean with the DCEU, his other franchise that he's in limbo in. And because we don't know what's going on with that, right? Because in previous rumors we've heard that DC is really focused on developing a Supergirl movie and kind of using her as the Kryptonian person in the whole DC world. And a lot of people are distasteful on that. I'm sure you guys are. And regardless if we agree or not, DC is gonna do what they do, and it looks like they're gonna do a Supergirl movie and then introduce a Kal-El, and it seems like they're gonna rehash the origin again, and change things up and make Supergirl the first Kryptonian on Earth, and the fact that Henry Cavill is taking on the Witcher Netflix series and now this movie Enola Holmes, it tells me that we may not ever see Henry Cavill again come back to the big screen as Superman. And a lot of people, they think like, no, there's hope. We might see him in 5 years later down the road. But honestly, guys, I think we have to just embrace it, accept it. We may not see him as Superman again. I mean, it looks like DC and Warner Brothers, they're on a different path right now. The fact that there were previous rumors that they might do a black Superman story with Michael B. Jordan, whether it's with Michael B. Jordan or with someone else, it sounds like they want to go with a different ethnicity on portraying Superman. And if they're gonna go that route, that's fine. I think what they're doing, I think they're going to introduce Earth 2 somehow. I don't know which movie is going to introduce it, but I think they're going to do Earth 2, make Supergirl a black actress, and then have Superman a black actor as well. And so that doesn't really confuse people with Henry Cavill's character and this new black Superman that they're going to eventually come out with. And the fact that we know that the Supergirl movie is currently being rumored to start production in 2020, and then if they do this, this Superman story, this alternate Superman story, it's not going to be until that's not until 2023, if that. And then if you want to bring Henry Cavill back into the DC world, I mean, you're looking at 6 years down the line, almost 10 years down the line. We don't even know where Henry Cavill's career is going to be and how old he'll be when that will come. So honestly, guys, I think this is very sad news, and it just I really hope the best for Henry Cavill's career. He is an underrated actor. I think he has a lot to prove to the audience still, people that are outside the superhero genre. So I really do hope that he keeps on picking up more projects. Same with Gal. And same with Jason Momoa. This does align with, telling different stories that they're currently doing right now, and telling stories that they want to tell, and not really focusing on making things, canon or not, and they don't really care about that right now. They just want to focus on making movies and just being diverse as much as possible. And I think that's why Henry Cavill is taking on these projects now, because I think he has the least amount of hope of his role as Superman, even though he loves that character so much. Yes, I know about the rumors, because if you guys haven't been following, there was a couple months ago, or probably last year, there was a rumor that Henry Cavill is leaving the Superman role and he's not gonna be our Superman anymore. And that same day was crazy because Henry Cavill, it was so crazy that Henry Cavill himself had to go on Instagram and post a video of him holding a Superman figure, kind of like telling the world, I'm still Superman, I still love this character, I'll still be Superman if DC wants me to be Superman again. And even his manager came out and said his suit is still in his closet, telling the fans that he is still our current Superman. Regardless if that's true or not, you know, Warner Brothers and DC can do something completely different and not even write him into the story in the DC world at the moment. I truly believe this is the end of Henry Cavill's era as Superman. I am so sad that this is it. I mean, you guys could keep hoping that he'll eventually pop up in the later future. But honestly, guys, I think this is it. I think this pattern that we're seeing with the rumors, with, you know, doing different stories, I think it's following in the same pattern as this Ben Affleck rumor that we heard a long time ago. When, you know, we've heard that same rumor that Ben Affleck is out as Batman. I think it's going down the same pipes. It's going to go down the same way. You know, people are going to still be in denial until we hear that official announcement that he is officially out. And then we're going to see Henry Cavill come on the talk show and hang up the cape. And it's going to be a sad day, but honestly, guys, I think that day is going to be coming sooner than later. So yeah, I'm sorry about the depressing video. I know a lot of you guys have hope in Henry Cavill's character. That's why I really hope this Snyder cut that we're all hoping, I hope it does come out sooner than later, because it seems like that's going to be our last footage of Henry Cavill as Superman. So I want to know your guys' thoughts on this. Do you guys think the fact that, you know, he's taking on more projects, do you think that solidifies, you know, his out as Superman, or do you guys think he'll eventually come up maybe 5 or 6 years down the line? So let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.